Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Phylum Aschelminthes. It is a Greek word. Aschos means sac and helminthes mean worms. The largest class of this phylum is Nematoda. Nematoda is a Greek word meaning thread. They are also commonly known as roundworms. Morphology: body long, cylindrical, taper. Taper means narrow and or thin. Taper at both ends. मीन सेंटर से जो बॉडी है वो थोड़ी ब्रॉड होगी और एंड जो है वो नैरो या थिन होंगे. बायोलेटरली सिमेट्रिकल, ट्रिप्लोप्लास्टिक, pseudocoelom, non-segmented and cilia are absent. While hard cuticle is present, the purpose of which is to provide protection to the body. Respiratory and circulatory system are absent. Fluid present in the pseudocoelom body cavity, pseudocoelomic fluid that is present in the body cavity perform the function of blood. Digestive system: alimentary canal is well developed with an anterior opening mouth and the posterior opening anus. The diagram showing the digestive system: mouth, then the pharynx, intestine and anus. Next is the nervous system, consists of nerve ring which encircle the pharynx and send its branches in different parts of the body. That is the nerve ring that encircle the pharynx, and from this ring many branches are sent to different parts of the body. Regeneration: in the members of phylum Aschelminthes, the regeneration is absent. Excretory system: two longitudinal canals on each side of the body, one on this side, one on this side, which open on the ventral side by means of small excretory pore that is present close behind the mouth. This diagram also showing the excretory pore that is present behind the mouth. Muscles: circular muscles are absent. Muscles arranged in four longitudinal bands. These are the longitudinal bands of the muscles. The type of movement present in these worms is whipping movement or the beating movement. Reproduction: sexes are separate. Males are smaller than the female. The diagram showing the reproductive system of the male. It consists of testes, that is long and coiled thread with a seminal vesicle. The function of seminal vesicle is it secretes the semen, a fluid which nourish the sperm and protect the sperm from dehydration. That open posteriorly. This is the anterior end of the body, this is the posterior end. So these testes and seminal vesicle open posteriorly into the rectum by means of this short ejaculatory duct. Female reproductive system: the female reproductive organ are a pair of very much coiled ovaries. These are the coiled ovaries passing into uterus, that is showing the uterus, and these two uteri, they unite posteriorly forming the vagina, which on the ventral surface at the female genital aperture situated in the middle line. Genital word is for the sex part or the reproductive part. Aperture mean opening. The most common animal of this phylum is Ascaris lumbricoides. It is an endoparasite in the cavity of small intestine of human being. The body is elongated, cylindrical and tapering at both the ends. Sexes are separate. Female 8 to 16 inches long, while the male 6 to 12 inches in length. The anterior end of both the male and female is similar, that is pointed or taper, but the posterior part of the male Ascaris is curved with two spines-like structure that is known as perineal setae. The diagram showing the perineal setae, these are actually the organ of copulation. Mean with the help of this organ, sperms will be transmitted to the body of female. Life cycle of Ascaris: the host is man, so when the waste material are released in the form of feces, fertilized egg are released with it. These fertilized egg will develop into a larva. The name of the larva is rehabilitative form larva, and this larva is present in the soil and along with the contaminated food it can again enter into the body of human being. Enterobius vermicularis, it is another human parasite commonly known as pinworm. It mostly parasitizes children which ingest its egg with the soil or some other way. Location, it lives in the cecum, colon and appendix of its host, meaning human being. Symptoms, it causes severe itching of the anus. Itching mean irritation होना, खारिश होना. Inflammation of the mucous membrane of colon and appendix. This result in sleeplessness, that is in insomnia, and the loss of appetite, mean भूख लगना बंद हो जाती है. Nematode habitat, they are found everywhere in fresh and salt water and in the soil. A lump of topsoil may contain thousands of nematode. Lump mean compact mass of soil. Most of them are free living, but some are parasite on plants, animals and human beings. The parasitic form cause great economic losses in the health sector as well as because of causing the crop destruction. मीन्स ह्यूमन बीइंग की और एनिमल्स की हेल्थ मुतासर होती है और प्लांट्स जो हैं वो जब डैमेज होते हैं तो पूरी क्रॉप्स जो हैं वो लॉस हो जाती हैं. द फ्री लिविंग सॉयल नीमाटोड डिकम्पोज्ड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर एंड प्ले अ मेजर रोल इन सॉयल फर्टिलाइजेशन, सॉयल फर्टिलिटी एक्चुअली. नीमाटोड जो कि हमारे पास सॉयल में फ्रीली रहते हैं, जब ऑर्गेनिक मैटर या डेड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर की ब्रेक डाउन होती है उसकी वजह से न्यूट्रिएंट्स सॉयल में रिलीज होते हैं और सॉयल की फर्टिलिटी इंक्रीज होती है. The nematodes are an important part of the food chain and food web, therefore they are economically important. What is food chain? The transfer of food energy between organisms with repeated stages of eating and being eaten. यानी फूड चेन हमारे पास फिनोमिना है, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल प्लांट्स हैं, प्लांट्स पर हार्बीवोर्स फीड करते हैं, इंटर्न हार्बीवोर्स और कार्निवोर्स जो हैं वो ईट कर लेते हैं. तो ये जो हमारे पास पूरा फिनोमिना है ये फूड चेन कहलाता है. What is food web? The interconnected food chains is known as food web. The example of the food chain in which nematode is present, the bacteria and fungi, they are eaten by nematode and nematode is in turn eaten by the arthropods. So that is the food chain.